Thing was having sex with many women.
1987, Primetime was taking on a life of its own. Women loved the character, including the woman he would fall in love with and eventually marry.
He had on all this jewelry and had his hat turned to the back. And he said, "You looking for me? Baby, you looking for me?" And I said, "Well, who are you?" He said, "I'm Primetime." I said, "Well, who is Primetime?"
Carolyn Chambers was a psychology major at nearby Florida A&M, and she soon learned who Primetime was.
He gave me his number, and I didn't call him the very next day. I waited a day. So when I called him, we spoke, and he came right over. And from that day he came over, we were together every day after that.
Deion also started a family of his own. In 1990, after 2 years together, Deion's college sweetheart, Carolyn, gave birth to Deion's daughter, Deandra. Despite the demands of his two-sport schedule, Deion always found a way for the new family to be together.
We did everything together. We had never been apart. Even when Deandra was born, 2 days later, he told the doctor she had to come here. So Deandra was 2 days old, and we had to fly to New York when he was playing with the Yankees.
Tied the knot with his longtime girlfriend, Carolyn, the mother of his two children, Deandra and Deion Jr. Deion surprised Carolyn with a wedding ring and a private ceremony during a vacation in Lake Tahoe. After nearly a decade together, the couple was still inseparable.
I went on all the road trips. The guys would get mad because I would be the only woman there. And they didn't like that, but he said, "No, my baby's coming."
But Carolyn felt the couple's new move to Dallas was not good for their new marriage.
Everybody loves their Cowboys in Texas. When we got to Texas, the team was such a funny team because they didn't want the wives to do anything. They always had their girlfriends with them. Like when they went to the Super Bowl in Phoenix, the wives couldn't come until Thursday. And he said it wasn't what he wanted, but they took a vote in the locker room. You know, he did that rap album, going on tour, you know, doing little nightclubs. And I would ask him, "Well, Deion, why can't I go?" But they had these dancers from the different strip clubs, and they were all on the bus together, you know, with Deion and doing, you know, I don't know what, but he didn't want me around.
My thing was fornication. My thing was having sex with many women. And, you know, I didn't discriminate.
That was his fetish, and of course, I'm not blind. It would be when the lights are out and the other one is either gone or asleep that all these things would occur.
We would call and say, "Hey man, what you doing?" I said, "Nothing." He said, "But I'm taking a bath." And then he said, "Y'all say hi."
Like some men, the more women you can get, it's a challenge, especially, it's a challenge to him. And it was always one woman after another.
Money is only going to make you more of whom you really are. If you're a drunk, broke, you're going to be a drunk with money. If you're a drug addict with broke, you're going to be a drug addict with money. And if you're a whoremonger broke, you're going to be a whoremonger with money.
We had a beautiful relationship in the beginning. I mean, it was everything anybody would want, but we grew in different directions, and he wanted something else.
In 1997, Carolyn filed for divorce and gained custody of the children.
Deion, I believe, felt a mixture of guilt that he couldn't be the faithful husband that he wanted to be at that time.